Too many facts in 1 hour of amazing fun facts? Subscribe to Zarpado. We're starting. In Japan, there's an ice cream that doesn't melt easily. It's been created to withstand high temperatures and retain its shape under the sundae. This is achieved with a special blend of ingredients and preparation techniques. Besides being practical, it maintains its flavor and texture longer. A cat named Jake set a world record for having 28 toes. Most cats have 18, but he was born with polydactyly, a genetic condition that adds extra toes. Some believe this gives them greater hunting or climbing skills. In some cultures, they're also considered good luck. Deep in the ocean, live sharks that can glow in the dark. This phenomenon, called bioluminescence, helps them camouflage themselves and hunt prey. The lantern shark is one of the most fascinating examples. Thanks to its light, it can confuse predators and communicate with other sharks. Gharials are semi-aquatic reptiles with a long, thin snout designed to catch fish, their main food. They live in slow-flowing rivers on the Indian subcontinent, where they rest and nest on sandy banks. They can grow up to about 20 feet in length, but pose no great danger to humans due to their weak jaws. Chacos, also called nunchakas, are a traditional weapon originating in Asia and closely linked to the martial arts of Okinawa, Japan. They are made of 2 wooden sticks connected by a chain or rope, giving them great speed and flexibility. Their versatility allows them to block attacks, disarm opponents, and execute fluid movements that combine defense and attack. A surprising acoustic phenomenon occurs at the Pyramid of Chichen Itza. If someone claps in front of the structure, the resulting echo imitates the call of the Quetzal, a sacred bird to the Mayans. This is thanks to the pyramid's step design and trapezoidal shape, an example of that civilization's architectural ingenuity. Aloe vera, also known as aloe, is a succulent plant with healing and cosmetic properties. Its fleshy leaves contain a transparent gel full of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. This gel is used to soothe burns, heal wounds, and is an ingredient in shampoos and creams. Glass frogs have skins so transparent that their beating heart and moving organs can be seen. This surprising characteristic not only makes them unique, but also acts as camouflage against predators. They inhabit tropical rainforests, although many species are at risk due to habitat loss. Nika Ritschel is a Ukrainian photographer who has dedicated her career to capturing the grace of dancers and athletes in motion. Her work combines dance, gymnastics, and acrobatics in images that highlight the strength and elegance of the human body. She has also created her own collection of costumes specifically designed for ballet photo shoots. The ScanBox Pro is a portable device that allows orthodontists to monitor treatments without the need for frequent appointments. It includes a cheek retractor and a mobile phone holder that facilitates taking quality intraoral images. Photos are sent via an app, streamlining patient progress tracking. The Golden Boy is considered one of the most expensive burgers in the world, costing nearly €5. Its exclusivity lies in its luxurious ingredients: Wagyu beef, beluga caviar, Iberian ham, candied lobster, and white truffle. As a final touch, the bun is covered in 24-karat edible gold. The Dachshund, also known as the sausage dog, is native to Germany and famous for its elongated body, short legs, and floppy ears. This peculiar shape is no coincidence. It was developed to help them track and catch badgers hidden in burrows. Despite their small size, they are excellent guard dogs and very loyal to their owners. In Thailand, there is a unique destination known as Dinosaur Valley, a place that blends history, nature, and paleontology. There, you can see enormous replicas of dinosaurs such as the Tyrannosaurus rex, the Triceratops, and the Brachiosaurus. The park offers an immersive experience for visitors of all ages. What's most interesting is that real fossils have also been found in the region, making the visit even more authentic. Concrete mattresses, also called concrete mattresses, are prefabricated structures that play a key role in civil and maritime engineering. They are composed of cement blocks held together with steel cables or mesh, giving them flexibility and strength. Its main function is to protect pipelines, submarine cables, and embankments from erosion and the force of currents. The spinning top is a classic toy that has accompanied many generations around the world. It has a conical shape and spins on its tip, propelled by a string that is wound up and then released with a quick movement. It is traditionally made of wood, although plastic and metal are also available. Its rotation is due to a physical principle, the conservation of angular momentum, which allows it to remain balanced as it spins. Canada hosts the Ice Magic Festival, an internationally recognized winter event. At this festival, artists from around the world carve sculptures from enormous blocks of ice during a 34-hour challenge. The theme changes each year, so the creations always surprise with new ideas. At night, the illuminated sculptures become a magical spectacle that combines art, winter, and a wealth of imagination. The Novahone are wireless earphones that break with convention by presenting themselves as pearl earrings. Each earpiece weighs about 0.25 ounce and contains a roughly 0.35-inch pearl that houses the technology necessary to reproduce sound. Its directional audio system sends sound directly to the ear without completely blocking it. The Gloucester canary is a small domestic bird originating in the United Kingdom and notable for its elegant and compact appearance. This canary measures about 4.3 to 4.7 inches and is distinguished by its dense plumage and rounded head. The Corona variety has a graceful cap of feathers that resembles a hairstyle. They are bred more for their ornamental appearance than for their song, and can be found in various colors except red. Joel Strasser is an American who has found a very peculiar way to become famous, transforming his beard into a creative space to break Guinness records. He has even inserted all kinds of objects into it, from Christmas ornaments to toothpicks and even forks. Each challenge requires patience and a great deal of precision, as well as creativity. Mr. Tifu, a content creator who amazes with his primitive constructions, has also become known online. Using only basic tools and natural materials, he builds impressive structures such as underground houses, tunnels, or swimming pools with slides. Each project can take several days of work, but the result is always stunning. The wood lathe is an essential tool in carpentry for shaping circular or cylindrical pieces. It works by rotating the wood on its axis, while the craftsman uses cutting tools such as gouges or chisels. This technique can be used to make furniture legs, pens, bowls, or highly detailed decorative pieces. High-speed aircraft belts are a fundamental element in the aeronautical industry. Designed to withstand extreme conditions of speed, temperature, and pressure, they are used in engines, propulsion systems, and control mechanisms. Their function is to ensure that the transmission of power or movement is precise and efficient. To achieve this, they are manufactured with advanced polymers or special metals that withstand wear and tear at high speeds. Hossein Diba recreates The Simpsons in the flesh with stunning realism. Each iconic character, such as Homer, Marge, Bart, Lisa, and Maggie, is transformed into lifelike three-dimensional versions. The artist uses 3D painting and modeling techniques to maintain their essential features. The result is hyper-realistic portraits that seem like they're real, yet retain the essence of the series. Polished buff-laced chickens are an ornamental variety recognized for their unique plumage and characteristic crest. This breed sports a crown of feathers that covers the entire head, giving it an elegant and unique appearance. Their golden or beige feathers are edged with dark colors, forming decorative patterns. Due to their striking appearance, they are highly prized in bird exhibitions and breeder collections. MorphBot M4 is a multifunctional robot inspired by nature, designed to adapt to different environments. It can roll on 4 wheels, transform them into rotors for flight, or stand on 2 wheels like a meerkat. It can even walk using its wheels as legs, changing shape depending on the terrain. Ice speed skating is characterized by the athlete's ability to glide at high speeds. Skaters use long, thin blades that allow for stability and acceleration. The goal is to cover the set distance in the shortest possible time, whether in individual or relay events. A spotter in gymnastics ensures the safety of the gymnast during acrobatic movements. Their main role is to intervene in the event of a fall or instability, preventing serious injuries. They can hold the body in the air, guide landings, or assist with complex maneuvers. They also offer moral support, ensuring the gymnast performs their exercises with confidence and safety. Pyrotechnic light bombs generate impressive explosions of color and brilliance in the sky. They are composed of chemical mixtures that produce multicolored flashes, geometric shapes, and sparks when ignited. Their size, shape, and effect vary depending on the performance or celebration. They are widely used in festivities and events to create a striking and memorable visual display. The YouTube channel Board Vietnam showcases the creation of artistic and functional pieces in wood. Artisans combine traditional and modern techniques to transform blocks of wood into striking works. Each piece is made with specialized tools and 100% creativity. The videos reveal the entire process, from carving to the final details, highlighting Vietnamese craftsmanship. The stoat is a small mammal, known for its white fur in winter and black tail. During the summer, its fur turns brown on top and white on the belly, adapting to its environment. Its body is elongated, agile, and flexible, with short legs and a triangular head, allowing it to move quickly. It is an expert hunter of birds and small animals, using its speed and stealth to effectively capture prey. Did you know about armpit-flavored onigiri? This peculiar Japanese snack has become a trend thanks to its unique technique. Some people use their armpits to shape the rice ball. The idea came from a scene in the manga Mahojin Guru Guru, where an old man helps the protagonist prepare rice in the same way. Although it sounds strange, the result is considered a delicacy. The strawberry moon is a fascinating phenomenon that occurs when the full moon is closest to Earth, making it appear larger. Its name comes not from its color, but from the season in which strawberries are harvested. The Schlossberg ROU in Austria is the world's tallest underground slide. At about 210 feet high and 558 feet deep, it offers an extreme experience for adrenaline lovers. Its vertical slide and sensation of speed make it unique, making it a must-see destination for thrill seekers. When vinyl-coated cars are exposed to heat, they can become bubbles on wheels. The vinyl becomes more flexible and tends to expand, trapping air between the surface and the body. This curious effect transforms the vehicles into inflated capsules, demonstrating how simple materials react in surprising ways to high temperatures. Eric Hernandez, a former Cuban soccer player, set a world record for impressive ball control. He kept the ball moving for 3 hours, 7 minutes, and 28 seconds without dropping it. The most surprising thing is that he did it while sitting down and with about 3.3 pounds tied to each ankle, a demonstration of patience, balance, and extreme concentration. Minette Bailey, a 102-year-old woman from the United Kingdom, celebrated her birthday by skydiving from about 6,890 feet. With this feat, she became the oldest person in the country to perform such a high jump. Her courage and energy are an inspiring example that there are never limits to adventure. The stones on train tracks, called railway ballast, not only filter water and prevent puddles, but also withstand the weight and vibrations of trains. Thanks to them, the tracks remain aligned and level, ensuring safety and stability on every journey. A simple stone with a gigantic task. Olympic medals are not what they seem. The gold ones contain more silver than gold, coated with just about 0.21 ounces of this metal. The silver ones are 92.5% pure silver, while the bronze ones are a mixture of copper, tin, and zinc. This surprising detail shows how symbols of triumph hide interesting chemical curiosities. Andrea, a Catalan influencer, has shared her life with her pig, Bamboo, for 7 years. The two sleep in the same bed and star in adorable scenes on social media. The relationship between human and animal has captivated thousands of followers, showing that unexpected bonds can also be extraordinary and endearing. Dark beer bottles protect the beverage from light, which could alter its flavor. Sun exposure triggers chemical reactions that alter the hops and produce an unpleasant odor and taste. Thanks to these bottles, the beer maintains its quality and freshness, ensuring that each sip is as delicious as the first. Italian artist Michele Volpi creates tattoos inspired by geometry, psychology, vintage science, and nature. His designs range from atomic diagrams to physical formulas, merging art and knowledge. Volpi's technical precision and creativity transform what many would consider impossible for skin into a work of art. In Beijing, the University of Chemical Technology printed admissions letters using carbon fiber just about 0.008 inches thick. This material is extremely strong and sharp, capable of cutting fruit or meat, yet flexible enough to handle easily. A Doberman pint named Xiao Pai went viral in China for his modeling talent and irresistible gaze. His photos captivated thousands of people, showing that animals can also conquer social media. The combination of charisma and feline aesthetics turned this dog into an international phenomenon. Chen Xiaoqing managed to spin his cell phone around his finger 320 times in just 60 seconds, setting a Guinness World Record. This young man's skill and precision challenged the manual coordination that many of us take for granted. His feat is a fun example of how practice can turn the ordinary into the extraordinary. A smart bird feeder, manufactured by Burt Body, recognizes birds using artificial intelligence. In addition to feeding them, it takes photos and allows the user to name them. This technology combines nature observation with innovation, bringing wildlife closer to everyday life in an interactive and educational way. Sakura Lucy, a Chinese makeup artist, transforms her grandfather into youthful, anime-inspired characters. The difference between the before and after images is so radical that it's hard to believe it's the same person. This technique combines creativity, makeup, and photography to challenge perceptions of age and appearance. Veterinarian Chloe Buting uses an Apple Watch to measure lions' heart rates. By strapping the device to the cat's tongues, she obtains data that ordinary monitors can't. This practice demonstrates how technology can be adapted even for the kings of the jungle, combining science and animal safety. Shooting Star Vodka is made from fragments of a meteorite discovered in 1977. Only 4,806 bottles were produced, each priced at approximately $190. Its unique flavor combines sweet and mineral notes, offering an extraordinary alcoholic experience that connects Earth with the cosmos with every sip. A dragster-style car is designed like a coffin on wheels, with a fiberglass body, vertical exhaust pipes, and lantern-style lights. More than a vehicle, it looks like a movie prop. This creation demonstrates how imagination and engineering can merge to produce something surprisingly unusual. 9-year-old Arshia Goswami is known as the Hercules girl for lifting about 165 pounds, more than double her weight. Since breaking national records in India as the youngest deadlifter, she hasn't stopped training. Her strength and determination make her a child phenomenon, breaking barriers and expectations. OSET's Paint Cam is a security camera that shoots paintballs at intruders thanks to artificial intelligence. Equipped with night vision, a warning laser, and a speaker, this system protects homes in an innovative way. A blend of technology and creative defense that redefines home security. The Katsugyo bag, created in Japan, allows live fish to be transported portable. Shaped like a tube, with a transparent section, a handle, and a pressure gauge, it monitors oxygen saturation. Ideal for aquatic pet lovers or those seeking fresh sashimi, it combines practicality and technology in one striking object. Felix de Min converted a Boeing 377 into a luxury villa in Bali with 2 bedrooms and cliff views. The private jet villa offers an exclusive experience to guests seeking unusual accommodations. It showcases how everyday objects can be reinvented into luxurious and uniquely designed spaces. The Drunken Male Choir performs video game songs a cappella, from Mario Brothers to Halo. Their versions are free for anyone to use in videos or projects. This group combines nostalgia and humor, celebrating gamer culture in an original and musical way. Shachi Hokoya, a Japanese bar, offers slaps to customers before serving food. This controversial service has increased the influx of people curious to experience the sensation. An extreme way of combining entertainment and gastronomy, it surprises those seeking unusual experiences. The Iron Factory Ikeda Company in Hiroshima makes banana-shaped hammers. What began as a unique prototype has become a commercially viable product. Hitting a nail with a banana is now possible, proving that creative design can transform the absurd into the functional. The Deep Sleep Hotel in Wales is the deepest hotel in the world, located about 1,375 feet underground. Its private cabins and grottos offer beds, a dining room, and a lounge, accessible after passing through the old slate mine. Staying there is a unique experience that combines adventure, comfort, and an extreme touch of mystery. Pakistani hairdresser Shafkat Rajput cuts hair by applying fire to it. His technique involves placing special powder and liquid on the hair, setting it alight, and combing until the flames go out. This surprising viral practice has captured attention for its creativity and bravery, although it requires extreme precision. In Sun Hills, North Carolina, bees produce violet honey, a unique phenomenon. Its appearance is reminiscent of an alien substance, but it is completely real. Sweeter than traditional honey, and with subtle fruity notes, it has become a culinary treasure sought after by the curious and gourmets. The Night of the Radishes in Oaxaca, Mexico, is a unique celebration where floriculturists showcase their creativity by sculpting radishes into striking figures. This event, which lasts only a few hours, brings together virtually all of the city's inhabitants in the Zocalo to admire the artistic designs. Every year on December 23rd, the plaza fills with curious onlookers and tourists fascinated by the imagination of the participants. The longest underground river in the world is located on the Yucatan Peninsula, Mexico, and is part of the Sac-Actun cave system. It stretches about 216 miles, of which about 161 miles are underground, and has a maximum depth of about 335 feet. With 111 cenote entrances, this system has become an iconic landmark in the Riviera Maya. It is also the second largest cave system on the planet, attracting explorers and tourists alike. Bees have a very ingenious defense method. When they sense danger, they gather around the intruder and raise the group's internal temperature to about 115 degrees F using their wing muscles. This phenomenon, known as hot defensive ball, literally cooks the enemy, neutralizing the threat. In extreme cases, they combine this method with the use of their stinger to protect the colony. In Japan, the city of Shimabara, on the island of Kyushu, is famous for the cleanliness of its sewers. Its waters are so pure that they have become home to koi fish, carp that only survive in pollution-free environments. This detail surprises visitors and scientists, proving that even underground systems can maintain healthy ecosystems. The purity of the water in Shimabara is truly exceptional. The Zhangjiajie Nature Reserve in China inspired the stunning setting of the film Avatar. Its Tianzi Mountains appear to float in the mist, offering an otherworldly landscape. This place, in Hunan Province, captivates with its supernatural beauty and mysterious atmosphere. James Cameron chose this site precisely because of its unique appearance, capable of transporting anyone to a fantastical universe. Sea turtles have unique adaptations to protect themselves from jellyfish venom. Their mouths have small scales called papillae that project into the throat, preventing any harm when ingesting their food. Thanks to this evolution, they can safely eat jellyfish, becoming true marine specialists. Nature never ceases to amaze with its ingenuity. The British company Neobolt has developed an electric car battery capable of charging from 10% to 80% in just 4 minutes and 37 seconds. This technology was tested on a sports car in Bedford, demonstrating that electric mobility can advance toward ultra-fast charging. This development promises to transform the automotive industry and significantly reduce waiting times. The Lambert Glacier in East Antarctica is the largest in the world, measuring about 62 miles wide, 250 miles long, and 8,200 feet deep. Its surface area exceeds 1 million square kilometers, making it an incomparable icy giant. It is listed in the Guinness Book of World Records as one of the planet's most impressive natural wonders. Cemeteries are places designated as resting places for the deceased and come from ancient Greek, literally meaning place to sleep. Bodies can be buried in coffins, sarcophagi, niches, or even cremated with their ashes placed in urns. Simone Biles is an American artistic gymnast who has made history with 41 medals across the Olympic Games and World Championships. She was an Olympic champion in Rio 2016 and has won multiple world titles on apparatus. In Paris 2024, she consolidated her legacy with 11 Olympic medals, becoming a true gymnastics legend. The standard toilet is a toilet designed to prevent employees from spending too much time in the restroom. Its 13-degree incline causes rapid leg numbness, simulating a squatting position. Although uncomfortable, it promises to improve the health of users and has attracted the attention of several companies. Its unusual function demonstrates how design can influence everyday habits in unconventional ways. The hands of Saint Francis of Assisi in Rio de Fortín, San Luis Potosí, Mexico, are a spectacular viewpoint offering panoramic views of the surrounding mountains. This tourist attraction combines natural beauty and spirituality, as miracles and local stories are attributed to it. Visitors enjoy a landscape that blends adventure, culture, and mystery. Trypophobia is a disorder that causes fear or repulsion toward repetitive visual patterns, such as holes, circles, or protrusions. Its name comes from the Greek words trypa, hole, and phobos, fear. Symptoms vary depending on the intensity, and treatments include systematic desensitization and cognitive behavioral therapy. Consulting a specialist is essential if these images generate intense repulsion. The ostrich, the world's largest bird, roams the African savannas and deserts, using its wings as rudders while running. Despite being flightless, it can reach speeds of up to 43 miles per hour. Its legs are powerful weapons, capable of killing predators with a single kick. Furthermore, it obtains most of its water needs from the plants it consumes, adapting perfectly to its arid environment. The island of Ormus, in the Persian Gulf of Iran, is notable for its deep red color, a result of the iron oxide present in its soil. This mineral, called ochre, is used to make cosmetics and food coloring. Swimming in its waters turns the skin red for several days, creating an effect similar to self-tanner. Its landscape and composition make this island a unique and striking place. Chile will host the world's largest European telescope, with a primary mirror about 131 feet in diameter. It will be able to detect Earth-like planets in habitable zones around other stars. Chile was chosen due to its clear skies and the presence of renowned astronomical centers. This project promises to surpass even the James Webb Space Telescope in observation capabilities. Crocodiles have impressive jaws, but their tongue cannot move freely. It is attached to the palate and jaw by a membrane that prevents injury when swallowing and blocks the passage of water when submerged. This adaptation allows them to hunt and swim efficiently without risk. The anatomy of these reptiles demonstrates their evolutionary perfection. Justin Ownby, a Tennessee farmer, grew a pumpkin weighing over 880 pounds, which he later turned into a kayak. He bought a special seed from a record-breaking pumpkin, cared for it for 4 years, and finally emptied it for fun. This project combines agriculture, creativity, and a playful spirit. He also distributed its flesh and seeds, sharing the fruits of his labor with the community. The Dead Sea is known for its high salinity, 9 times higher than other seas on the planet. This characteristic allows objects to easily float on its surface. Located between Israel and Jordan, it is more than 1,300 feet below sea level, making it the lowest point on Earth. Its constant evaporation leaves behind concentrated minerals and salts that make this ecosystem unique. The happiest hour of the day, according to a study published in the Journal of Personality, is around 7:00 p.m. This moment coincides with leaving work and returning home, offering a moment to relax and enjoy. During the Renaissance, ultramarine blue was more valuable than gold. This pigment was extracted from lapis lazuli, brought from Afghanistan, and was reserved for the most important parts of religious paintings. Its high price depended on the patrons who financed it. Its deep hue symbolized luxury and spiritual devotion. Vincent van Gogh sold only one work during his lifetime, The Red Vineyard, to a Belgian collector. Despite his talent, he lived in poverty and struggled with mental illness. His contemporaries failed to understand his vibrant and expressive style. Today, his paintings sell for millions and are displayed in the most important museums. The oldest cave paintings are over 40,000 years old and are found in caves in Indonesia and Spain. Our ancestors made them with natural pigments and rudimentary tools. They depict scenes of animals, humans, and rituals. Some techniques, such as blowing pigment with the mouth, show surprising artistic sophistication. In 2017, Salvator Mundi, attributed to Leonardo da Vinci, sold for $450 million, the highest price ever at auction. The painting depicts Christ's blessing with one hand and holding a crystal sphere with the other. Its authenticity remains debated, but its symbolic and media value is undeniable. It was acquired by an anonymous buyer with links to Saudi Arabia. Pablo Picasso began drawing before he could speak clearly. His first word was PIS, a child's abbreviation for pencil, and at age 9, he produced his first academic painting. His first exhibition came at age 13. Throughout his life, he explored styles from Cubism to Surrealism, transforming art history with unparalleled creativity. Edvard Munch's The Scream is one of the icons of modern art. It depicts an anguished figure under a rippling red sky and was stolen twice, in 1994 and 2004. Both recoveries left partial damage. The work reflects fear, anxiety, and despair, becoming a symbol of expressionist art. Some works can only be appreciated in the dark using phosphorescent or LED paints. Light painting creates images visible only under special lighting conditions. The artists combine movement, exposure time, and photography. In this way, they challenge the traditional perception of art, generating unique visual experiences. Michelangelo believed that each block of marble concealed a figure, and his task was to liberate it. For him, sculpting was not about imposing form, but rather revealing life within the stone. Works such as David and the Pietà display emotion and movement, the fruit of his sensitivity and physical strength. His technique transformed marble into visual poetry. William Shakespeare left a literary legacy and contributed to the English language. He created words and expressions we still use today, such as ayal, swagger, and bedroom. His ability to play with language allowed him to express complex concepts and enrich vocabulary in unique ways. The original manuscript of Alice in Wonderland was a gift to Alice Liddell, the daughter of a friend of the author. Lewis Carroll adapted the story especially for her when she was only 10 years old. The work tells of fantastic adventures in a surreal world filled with quirky characters. It was a personal gift that later became universal. J.K. Rowling wrote parts of Harry Potter in Edinburgh cafes due to a lack of heating in her home. Her difficult financial situation left her with no warm place to work. Thus emerged the first chapters of the saga that would conquer the world. These cafes witnessed the beginning of a global literary phenomenon. The world's shortest story belongs to Augusto Monterroso. When she woke up, the dinosaur was still there. This phrase has been interpreted as a reflection on existence, time, and human nature. Its brevity conceals depth and provokes thoughts about permanence and change. Technology also surprises with inventions like Stan, a robot designed to park cars without human intervention. It works thanks to sensors, cameras, and artificial intelligence algorithms that allow it to identify available spaces and maneuver precisely. It can turn, reverse, and place vehicles in tight spots without risk of damaging them, something that many drivers consider a miracle. Jorge Luis Borges was director of the National Library, despite being blind. His love of books did not diminish with his blindness, and his work became a symbol of intellectual navigation without the need for sight. His experience illustrates how a passion for literature can overcome any physical limit. Franz Kafka asked that his writings be destroyed after his death, but his friend Max Brod published them. Thanks to this disobedience, works such as The Trial and The Metamorphosis reached readers around the world. Kafka left a literary legacy that challenges the limits of human imagination and existence. The Little Prince is one of the most translated books after the Bible, translated into more than 300 languages. Among them, Esperanto stands out, a language constructed to be universally accessible. Its creator, Ludwig Lazarus Zamenhof, sought a language that would unite cultures. Even today, Esperanto continues to be spoken by an international community. In Japan, there are quiet cafes where people go only to read or write. They are spaces designed for concentration and tranquility, away from the urban bustle. The experience of silence allows one to enjoy reading or develop creativity without distractions. They have become urban refuges of calm and reflection. Gabriel Garcia Marquez rewrote much of 100 Years of Solitude after reaching the halfway point. This effort demonstrates his dedication to literary perfection and his unique style. The work, translated into numerous languages, is a milestone of magical realism and continues to shape world literature. In the Karakum Desert of Turkmenistan lies the Darvaza crater, nicknamed the Gateway to Hell. It was created in 1971 when geologists were drilling for oil and found a pocket of natural gas. To prevent methane from polluting the air, they decided to set fire to the crater, and the flames have been burning for over 50 years. Today, it is a fascinating spectacle of fire and gas that lights up the night. Peanut butter was invented by John Harvey Kellogg in 1895 as a nutritious food for elderly people who could not chew meat. Its delicious taste and versatility quickly made it popular, and in 1904, it debuted at the St. Louis World's Fair. Today, it is enjoyed by millions of people, from seniors to children and athletes. The flying squirrel is a small mammal that not only climbs trees, but can glide between them using a fold of skin that runs from its wrist to its ankles. Although it is nocturnal and rarely seen, it sometimes appears near campfires or huts looking for food. There are two main species, the northern and the southern, both fascinating for their agility and adaptability. Their stealth and flight make them a silent spectacle of nature. Bees are strictly diurnal animals and cannot fly at night. Their limited vision forces them to take advantage of daylight to pollinate flowers and collect nectar. However, some tropical species have developed the ability to fly in the dark, probably to avoid competition with other pollinators. Bumblebees and certain nocturnal bees demonstrate that nature always finds ways to adapt. In ancient China, the color yellow was exclusive to the emperor and his family, symbolizing power, wealth, and divinity. Wearing yellow without authorization could lead to severe punishments. In addition to representing authority, the color was associated with the earth and the center of the universe, key concepts in the Chinese worldview. This restriction showed how society and politics could even influence fashion. Some people suffer from prosopagnosia, a condition that prevents them from recognizing faces, even those of close family members or friends. This disorder doesn't affect vision, but rather brain processing, as the areas responsible for facial recognition don't function properly. It can be congenital or the result of brain injuries. It affects social life, making everyday interaction a real challenge. In several cultures, eating with the hands is a tradition that connects people to their food and their history. In Ethiopia, injera is used to scoop stews and sauces, encouraging conviviality and cooperation. Each region has specific hygiene and etiquette rules. For example, in India, only the right hand is used. Eco-friendly gyms, or ecoim, allow you to generate energy while you exercise, combining fitness and sustainability. Unlike traditional gyms with lights, screens, and loud music, these spaces aim to ensure that every movement has a positive impact on the environment. Bicycles, treadmills, and weights convert your effort into useful electricity. A mecha is a humanoid robot designed for interaction in sectors such as catering, but it has surprised the world with its realism. Its facial expressions and movements are very human, and its generative artificial intelligence allows it to respond in 3 languages. It also incorporates cameras in its eyes and facial recognition software. In the 1960s, illuminated and colorful tires were created, capable of displaying up to 18 bulbs and changing colors depending on the driver's mood. However, the fascination with lights caused drivers to forget to focus on the road, and the idea was abandoned for safety reasons. Today, these unusual tires are a fun reminder of how creativity sometimes trumps practicality. The Nautilus is a luxurious submarine capable of diving up to about 656 feet underwater, combining advanced technology with extreme comfort. It features large porthole windows, cabins, lounges, and an observation lounge. It's ideal for exploring the ocean without sacrificing comfort, making underwater navigation a legendary experience. BioFace, a Mexican company, has created biodegradable straws and cutlery from avocado pits. These products take up to 8 months to decompose and are an example of sustainable innovation. They will soon launch plates and cups made with the same technology, offering eco-friendly alternatives to plastic. In Hungary, tradition dictates that the surname comes before the given name, reflecting the importance of family and heritage. This order highlights lineage and historical continuity, emphasizing the connection between generations. Whenever a Hungarian name is presented, the family root is recognized first. Researchers have developed a sensor capable of detecting lies by analyzing pupil dilation. When someone lies, their body reacts involuntarily, and their pupils dilate due to stress. This technology, less invasive than traditional methods, could be applied in security, justice, and business negotiations. It's a fascinating advancement that combines biology, psychology, and technology. The world's most precise clock loses only 1 second every 300 million years. Its technology is based on the stable oscillation of atoms, offering accuracy superior to any known natural phenomenon. This level of precision is essential for navigation, telecommunications, and advanced science. The Square Kilometer Array radio telescope can capture radio signals from more than 13 billion years ago, listening to echoes of the universe shortly after the Big Bang. Its enormous sensitivity allows the formation of galaxies, stars, and black holes to be studied in detail never before possible. Marie Curie was a pioneer of radioactivity, discovering polonium and radium and winning 2 Nobel Prizes. Her intense exposure to radiation during her research left her remains radioactive. Marie Curie's tomb in the Paris cemetery is no ordinary tomb. It is lined with a roughly 1.2-inch layer of lead. This protection not only preserves the integrity of her remains, but also protects visitors from the potential risk of radiation. An elegant and scientific way to maintain security in a historic site. The skeleton flower, also known as the ghost flower, looks like something out of a fairy tale. Its petals become completely transparent upon contact with water, creating a magical effect. This happens because its cells absorb water, and thanks to their sponge-like structure, light passes through without scattering. Observing it is like watching an object disappear before your eyes. Some roller coasters are not only tested with humans, but also with dummies filled with water or sandbags. These simulations allow the rides to evaluate how they react to constant weight, speed, and force. The dummies resemble crash test dummies and allow safety adjustments before opening to the public. Astrophotographer Andrew McCarthy managed to capture the most detailed image of the moon's craters. For 2 weeks, he photographed the crescent moon and then combined all the images into a single composite. The result reveals every crater and imperfection with an astonishing level of detail. It is a work that blends science and art in perfect harmony. Fontus is a revolutionary bottle that transforms air humidity into drinking water. It's solar-powered and can be attached to bicycles to generate water during long rides. Its design features a cooled upper chamber and a tempered lower chamber, optimizing condensation. Even in desert environments, it can produce fresh water for the thirstiest cyclist. Astronauts on the International Space Station enjoy a unique spectacle: 16 sunrises and sunsets each day. The station orbits the Earth every 90 minutes, traveling at nearly 18,000 miles per hour. Every hour and a half, the sky changes, offering breathtaking views, a routine that blends science, speed, and cosmic beauty. The marshmallow experiment showed that patience pays off. Children were offered a marshmallow immediately or waited a few minutes and received 2. Those who waited showed greater self-control and tended to succeed academically and professionally in the future. Although its significance is debated today, it remains an example of the power of patience. Yawning is more than a reflex. It's contagious and linked to empathy. When we see someone yawn, our brain activates areas that synchronize group alertness. Even animals like dogs and chimpanzees do it. Interestingly, we're more likely to yawn around people we're close to, a curious social reflex. London's walkie-talkie skyscraper became famous for an unexpected reason. Its curved facade concentrated sunlight like a magnifying glass. This melted car parts, burned carpets, and damaged nearby shop windows. As a solution, anti-glare films were installed on its windows, a reminder that architecture can surprise and cause chaos. Ethiopia follows a 13-month calendar with 12 30-day calendars and an additional one called Pagume. Furthermore, its year is about 7 years behind the Gregorian calendar, celebrating Christmas in January and New Year's in September. This reflects unique religious and cultural traditions. As the world moved toward 2023, Ethiopia was just beginning 2016. The Icon of the Seas is the world's largest and most luxurious cruise ship, comparable to the Titanic. It can carry more than 5,600 passengers and 2,350 crew members. With 19 floors, 40 bars and restaurants, 6 water slides and 7 pools, it redefines luxury at sea. a true floating giant that combines fun and extravagance. The Mundi capsule allows you to become a tree after death. This biodegradable organic coffin nourishes a tree planted over the body or ashes. The capsule decomposes and provides the necessary nutrients for the tree to grow healthy, an ecological and symbolic way to return to nature. Samsung introduced a transparent micro-LED display capable of displaying images and revealing what's behind it. This high-tech panel combines visual clarity with flexibility in size and shape. It allows you to view content while interacting with your surroundings. The future of screens is here, blending innovation and futuristic style. Mike Tyson's neck was legendary, measuring between about 19.5 and 21 inches at his peak. This strength helped him absorb blows and maintain stability in the ring. His training included neck extensions, push-ups, and neck bridges, proof that even the smallest details can make the difference for a champion. Human skin has 3 layers: epidermis, dermis, and hypodermis. The epidermis acts as a protective barrier and determines skin color thanks to melanin. The dermis provides strength and elasticity, housing blood vessels, glands, and nerve endings. The hypodermis connects the skin to the muscles and stores fat, completing a complex and vital system. The Miller Lite Controller beer can combines beverage and video game control in a single object. Its directional buttons and triggers allow you to play, while the can remains drinkable. It connects to consoles and PCs via Bluetooth and was released as a limited edition. The death spin is a signature move of crocodiles and alligators. When they spin on their own axis while biting their prey, they tear flesh and limbs with great force. Their anatomy and musculature allow them to execute this maneuver without losing stability, especially in the water. Finn Jackson, a Swedish origami artist, creates 3-dimensional masks from a single sheet of paper. His designs combine advanced techniques with realistic facial expressions. He shares tutorials and digital patterns, inspiring an entire community of origami artists. This is a modern way to keep an ancient tradition alive with creativity and innovation. Gas from gas stations is stored in underground steel or fiberglass tanks. These tanks prevent leaks and maintain fuel quality. From there, the gas is pumped to the pumps and refilled by tanker trucks. A meticulous process ensures that fuel is always available for vehicles. Beluga whales' brains are enclosed in a gelatinous structure called a melon. This allows them to communicate and navigate without vocal cords. This is why they are known as the canaries of the sea, capable of emitting hundreds of different calls. Emotional tears and tears caused by irritation have very different chemical compositions. Emotional tears contain stress-related proteins, such as prolactin. These tears have a calming effect on the person producing them. Irritation tears, on the other hand, contain more water and cleanse the eye of foreign particles. The human intestine is surprisingly long, reaching about 20 to 23 feet in an average adult. It is divided into the small and large intestine, each with specific functions. The small intestine absorbs nutrients from digested food, while the large intestine extracts water and forms feces. Its length is key to maximizing absorption and achieving efficient digestion. The skin is the largest organ in the body, covering about 21 square feet in an average adult. It protects internal organs, regulates temperature, and allows us to sense the world through touch. Composed of the epidermis, dermis, and hypodermis, it is capable of regenerating after injury. Dogs' sense of smell is so developed that they can detect odors at concentrations of 1 part per trillion. Thanks to this, some dogs help identify diseases such as cancer or diabetes. They perceive chemical changes in breath, urine, or skin, facilitating early diagnoses. Although spiders can't fly, some species navigate through the air using silk threads. This technique, called ballooning, allows them to disperse and find new territories. The threads rise in the wind and carry young spiders that don't yet have a permanent home. The Brazilian region of Rio Grande do Sul is home to many famous supermodels. It is believed that there exists an ideal genetic mix there that attracts talent scouts due to its combined European and Brazilian features. In France, a man named Clément Morel lands a position at a luxury restaurant using only artificial intelligence for his resume and letters of recommendation. He successfully passes virtual interviews, demonstrating the growing influence of AI in hiring processes. In South Korea, a company is developing a robot firefighter capable of withstanding extreme temperatures and entering high-risk areas without endangering human lives. This breakthrough sparks debate about the future of rescue operations. In Japan, a bullet train reaches speeds of over 375 miles per hour in testing, setting a new record and bringing ultra-fast travel even closer. The technology promises to connect cities in record time. In Australia, scientists are successfully growing heat-resistant coral to combat the destruction of the Great Barrier Reef. This method seeks to preserve marine ecosystems threatened by climate change. In the United States, a young man creates low-cost custom prosthetics using 3D printers for children with disabilities, transforming lives with accessible and innovative solutions. In Norway, the world's longest floating tunnel is being installed, designed to withstand storms and giant waves, allowing for safe maritime transport in dangerous waters. In Mexico, archaeologists discover an underground passageway beneath the Kukulkan Pyramid, revealing secrets of the Mayan civilization and offering clues about unknown rituals. In Switzerland, a startup is developing a smartwatch capable of measuring blood glucose levels without needing to prick blood, a crucial advance for people with diabetes. In Egypt, restorers are using laser technology to restore color to ancient temple reliefs, showing how they originally looked thousands of years ago. In Canada, a fully automated vertical farming system is being created, capable of producing vegetables year-round regardless of the weather, optimizing the use of space and resources. An acoustic experiment attempts to break a glass cup with sound alone. A horn, a frequency generator, and a strobe light are used to observe how it vibrates. When a precise frequency, around 556 Hz, is reached, the glass can break. The Sea Breacher is a semi-submersible jet ski with a design inspired by dolphins and sharks. Created by Rob Innes and Dan Piazza, founders of Innespace Productions in New Zealand, it can jump, spin, and partially submerge like a marine animal. A car's steering wheel shouldn't turn on its own. Since it's connected to the steering system, if it does so uncontrollably, it could indicate a mechanical or electronic failure that requires immediate attention to avoid accidents. In rural areas of France, baguette vending machines operate 24 hours a day. They store pre-baked bread in cold storage and finish baking it before delivering it, always offering warm, crispy bread. The wolf spider, a member of the Lycosidae family, is famous for its maternal instinct. The female carries an egg sac in her abdomen, and when hatched, the young climb onto her back until they molt for the first time. It is found in Europe, America, Asia, and Africa. A decorative trend creates cloudy skies indoors using synthetic filler and LED light strips on the ceiling. Some systems simulate lightning and even synchronize the effect with sound to generate realistic storms. In Japan, hydraulic presses are used to process scrap cars. Under enormous pressure, they convert vehicles into compact cubes, making them easier to transport and subsequently recycle in industrial plants. The infinite dodecahedron is a 12-sided lamp that uses LED lights and mirrors to create the illusion of endless space. Its hypnotic effect is achieved through multiple reflections within. Tug-of-war, also known as rope tug, is a strength sport where two teams compete by pulling a rope. It was part of the Olympic Games between 1,900 and 1,920, and international championships are still held. Knickers, a Holstein bull, lives in Western Australia. He is almost 6.5 feet tall and weighs nearly 3,100 pounds. He became famous for far exceeding the average size of a common bull. Some fish form a whirlpool by swimming in a spiral. This group movement can confuse predators or promote reproduction, and is observed both in aquariums and in the sea. Pure water freezes at 32 degrees Fahrenheit under normal pressure. If impurities or pressure fluctuations are present, the freezing point changes. Brittle ice, formed by rapid cooling, supports little weight and breaks easily. Tell us in the comments which of these interesting facts amazed you the most. Don't leave without subscribing, liking, and sharing for more interesting facts.